What's up, everybody? So, 60 days ago, I got diagnosed with ADHD and put on medication. And since then, I've basically got my life back. I feel like, I'm 18 again. I got all the energy in the world. Um, and not simply just from the medication, but just feeling like a normal human again, being able to accomplish my goals. And this happening late in my life, at the age of 34 was kind of a revelation almost hell, an hour after I took my first dose of a 30 milligram Vyvanse, man, it was like the noise turned off. Like I could hear the birds chirping, the sun was shining, and I was just able to just like feel like I'm existing without noise. And ever since then, I've just been looking back on my life on everything, and I realize what has been the issue for so long, like why I sought out, you know, uh, drugs on the street, why I sought out so many other things, and why I was the way that I was is simply just because my mind is just on constant overload. And it never dawned on anybody in the family for me to get diagnosed in school because I did okay in school with like the testing and stuff. And I mean, not to sound like an asshole, but I think that the teachers just kind of knew I wasn't an absolute idiot. So they weren't just failing me left and right because I wasn't doing my homework. No, and there was no calls from home saying, "Hey, he can't pay attention. He's not doing this. He's not doing that." Like, I still knew what the hell was going on. And then after school, I was doing football, uh, BMX, skateboarding, dirt bike. You name it. Whatever season was going on, I was doing a sport during that. So, like, there was no way to really realize that I might have ADHD. And then when you stop all of that, and life begins, your brain starts to get into overload, and you don't realize it at that time because you're not in school. There's no calls from home. And when you don't understand what it is that you need, it's just dopamine. It's just some satisfaction is really all you need. You want to go get high because getting high helped it. And it did. It did. It made it tolerable. It just made me feel normal. Like that's the reason I always sought that out, is because it just made me feel normal. And then then obviously you get physically addicted to it, and then you spiral. And then how do you get clean? Because then once you get clean, then the ADHD gets way, way, way worse while you're going through all the anxiety, and then you just need it to stop, and it's just a repeating rinse and repeat cycle. But had I got diagnosed a long, long time ago, I don't know if I would have ever abused anything. If I'd have just been feeling normal all the time, you know, it's been amazing. And what really made me realize that I needed to get help was I quit drinking January 3rd of this year, 2026. And after about 3, 4 months of no drinking, your brain resetting and all that, man, I was going crazy with nothing that was like trying to numb it. Cause that's why I realized I was drinking late at night as well, is to just turn my brain off. And everything just kept getting more and more and more and more difficult. And finally I had to go see a doctor. And within 24 hours, I was picking up medication at the pharmacy and felt normal. And I had been putting this off for, I really don't know how long, but the revelations that I'm having are insane. And I have them every day. I'm like, oh, this is why. Oh, that's because of that. It's because of this. That's why I'm like this. But like now it's like I got my life back. Like I said, I'm not bored eating all day. I get so much done like I used to in my life. So, if you're struggling with things like this, go go talk to somebody. Go make an appointment. Just do it. See what's going on. Take one of the little tests they've got. Whatever you got to do, just go. Because I mean, I didn't know what the help was going to look like. I didn't know it was like damn near going to be an immediate fix. It's been 60 days, and there's been no missed medications. Everything's the same. I take it the same every day. Like just this has made me feel like a normal person. And I know if I'm feeling this way, then there are millions of others who are feeling this way. So, you made it this far. I appreciate you listening. And if you think you need to get some help, go do it. There's plenty of places that are willing. And if you know, I'm sure you got friends who know the perfect doctor to go talk to. A doctor that understands, because that's what you need. You need a doctor that understands. So, I hope you guys have a good one. And thanks for watching.